2, 3, Tuff-N-Nuff. Thank you. Roll the match. Help me roll the match.
All right, we're at the Green Valley Boys and Girls Club with Raven Brosier. Raven, what are you doing here?
I'm helping out with the kids, showing them mixed martial arts, MMA. We have a program called MMA 101, sponsored by Tuff-N-Uff.
And like, how did that all come about?
Well, the vision has always been, you know, I have a company called Sports on Sports, Unity through Sports Foundation, and MMA, UFC had an MMA awards, and they had a black tie event, and I was the only one there with a sweatsuit. I ended up going with BJ Flores. He's #2 cruiserweight in the world, #1 in the United States, cruiserweight in boxing, and he had some tickets, so I had the opportunity to go with him. As I'm sitting there, and I'm noticing all these awards was been handed out, and I don't have an outreach program. And I've been working with Tuff-N-Uff, and we've been talking about doing an after-school program of some sort. So I said, you know what, let's go with the Boys and Girls Club. The Boys and Girls Club is an organization that's all across the United States. Tuff-N-Uff wanted to grow. And also mixed martial arts being new, it's not old tradition like football, basketball, baseball. We needed to be the first ones to actually introduce the sport, so we can help it grow. Done 6 other locations, Boys and Girls Clubs in the Valley.
Okay, and then what's the, you move around like week to week?
We move around. What happens, we set up 2 weeks, Monday through Thursday from 4:40 to 6:30. The actual training, doing MMA is for an hour, from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. From 4:40 to 5 o'clock, they actually doing the stretching, getting their warming up, etc. From 6 o'clock to 6:30, they up upstairs in the computer lab, and what they actually doing is they blogging on Sports on Sports, talking about what they like. They doing research on different fighters. They blog about that.
So you're getting like almost instant feedback?
Instant feedback.
Kind of from them? Correct. And then potentially...
And after the 2-week program, at the end of the month, they go to a Tuff-N-Uff event, and that's at the Orleans. And what we do, the event starts at 7 o'clock, so we meet them about 5:30. We bring the kids to the buffet, because a lot of the kids that we're coming across, they got other siblings. Mom and dad don't have enough money to take them out to go eat. We teaching them etiquette, how to eat, try everything. From there, we take them upstairs to the ballroom where they actually have the event, and they get to actually see the actual fighters that trained them or came and spoke to them actually fight in the event. Take them behind the scenes also. We have a program called MMA 102 that's coming out. We're gonna be a 2-week program. We're gonna be going to 8 different gyms in 2 weeks in the Las Vegas area. And what we're gonna do, bring about 50 to 75 kids into a gym all at the same time, and whoever represents that gym can talk about the history of the gym, talk about who trains there, give them sign autographs, take pictures there, and the kids actually will go back and blog about their experience.
Okay, right. So it's both, you know, mental and physical part of it. And then if someone wants to contact you to go to Arizona, to come down, that's how they can get a hold of you?
Of me, yeah. sportsonsports@yahoo.com. Raven like the bird.
All right. You have a little Raven call that you do out at the end? No? Okay, all right. All right, see you, thanks.
All right, thanks. Booked for actually a fight. Okay.
My name's Jim Prendergast. I work for an organization called ISK. We judge the sanction, the amateur MMA events here in Nevada. There's a couple organizations that do it. But you know, basically my role is judge right now. You know, my background is wrestling. I started wrestling when I was 9 years old. Went through high school, placed twice in state. Never accomplished my goal of becoming a state champion. Went on to college as a walk-on at Southwest Missouri State. In 1993, I became the school's first ever Division I All-American in any sports. And then after my college career was over, there was nothing else to do with wrestling unless I wanted to go into coaching or some aspect or follow the Olympic dream, but never had that opportunity. So what MMA has done for me now is given me an opportunity to stay involved with a sport that I enjoy, that I love doing, and wrestling is just one aspect of MMA. There's you got the boxing aspect, you got the kickboxing, you got the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. There's all kinds of different aspects of the sport that you need to learn. But what I want to do is just give you guys some of the rules here and some of the things you can and can't do. These are some of the rules compared to the professional level and the amateur level. The fight you guys are going to go to on July 3rd is an amateur event. It's going to be Tuff-n-Uff Productions is the organization that's putting it together. But anyways, there's just a few slight differences compared to the professional level and amateur level that you can and can't do. We go over basically some of the elbows. You can't use elbows in terms of with strikes. They cause too much damage. Some of the straight leg locks or ankle hooks, you can't twist the ankles like you can at the professional level. Other things you can't do, there's eye gouging, any kind of fish hooks to the mouth, ankle locks, any hits to the back of the head. You're not allowed to hit the guys back here. If you're catching ears, you're okay, but if you're hitting the back of the head, the ref's going to stop it, penalize you for going for the round, and scoring 1 point cost the entire fight. But some of the things that we look for, MMA is a little bit different than, say, boxing. MMA, you're looking for the overall damage. So one good punch to the face can do a lot of damage in MMA. While in boxing, if you got a bunch of little taps, the guy should be scoring with each one of those punches, but not as much damage is done. So that's what's nice about MMA. You can knock a guy out with one punch and get a lot more damage with one punch. But overall damage is what you're looking for. If there's no damage that happens within the fight, you want to look at the more aggressive person, the effort that's involved, the actions, and the results. It's the way you want to look at it. So if you've got a guy that's chasing the guy around the ring, and one guy's just dancing around and avoiding them, that would be one aspect. Who control the cage or control the ring? So that may be one aspect they look at. But disciplines, you've got your stand-up game, and then you've got your ground game. So if you can master the wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you're not good on your feet with boxing, then you're going to have a tough time making it in the long term in MMA. That's what's neat about the sport is anybody can beat anybody on any given day, and it's nice because girls can participate in it, guys can participate in it, and come in all shapes and sizes. You've got the heavyweights, you've got the lower, lighter weights, so evenly matches. So it's going to be something that anyone can participate in. And, what's nice is once you guys get in high school, and then you guys decide to do that, that'll give you an opportunity to learn one aspect of the mixed martial arts. Anyone else?
It says grabbing the clavicle. What is that?
Right in here.
Right in here.
That hurts.
I learned that in health. Did that make you pass out?
This is what happens if someone grabs at your arm.
Ew. Oh my. Okay. I should not have asked.
I'm just kidding. I do that later.